That concludes public comments.
Okay, so we're going to bring it
Great
back up
job.
to discussion, and I'm going to divulge something that I thought about not doing, but I figured why not. So before, many, many years ago, before I think any of the speakers had even known about Kratom, 17 years ago, someone really close to me, I saw go through Kratom withdrawals and absolutely saw the person in tremors and vomiting and have insomnia and absolutely was using it to get high. So I say that not as I told you so, as in if you haven't had that happen yet, I promise you what I saw is possible, and it was Kratom bought right here in the city of Murrieta via pills. And it was Kratom Leaf. 708 was not around back then. And remember, this was 17 years ago. So regardless of what happens tonight or what the state does or what we can and cannot do in this city, I only say that as a word of caution to you all that maybe haven't had that happen yet, and to just pay attention. And that's all I have to say about that. Bringing it back up to council, and I think I'm going to ask Ms. City Attorney to kind of weigh in on what we can do.
Well, in light of that CDPH letter saying that it's already considered a classified 2 drug, I mean, the letter was written to the retailer, so it doesn't address that you shouldn't also possess it. So, but I mean, that's the corollary of it,
Yeah.
that without a doctor's order, the state deems it illegal to possess. So,
And currently it's a Schedule 2, regardless of what this letter says, regardless of any, it's already on the schedule of drugs.
well, so it's got a list of sciencey words for the things that are banned. So I think, so based on their letter and that citation, they believe it's one of those classes of things. It doesn't say Kratom.
Yeah.
But they must think that it fits into opioid or one of those other categories that's on there. It's a very long list of what's considered Schedule 2. And so it's already what it is, and they would have it as a felony. We are only allowed to make things infractions or misdemeanors, which are lesser crimes, and we're not allowed to enact crimes that the state has already made crimes unless the state says an agency like a city or a county can do that, and here it doesn't say that. So we don't really have the authority at this point now that we've received that clarification.
And even if there wasn't an ordinance, the DA is not going to have the tool past that ordinance to do anything further than the state allows them to do for the county.
Well, the DA would only use our municipal code when there is a municipal code section, and right now we don't have one. But we would rather them charge it as a higher offense, which would be the felony under the health and safety code.
Yeah. And to be clear, just to reiterate, this letter that came out 10 days ago, it does reference Kratom and 7-OH as 2 different things, and specifically includes Kratom. It's not allowing the use of Kratom. It's putting it in that category with 7-OH. That's what the state is saying. I'm not saying I agree with it or understand it more than anyone out here, but just putting it out here that it does absolutely call it out as Kratom Leaf.
Right.
Back to council. Mr. Law, did you take your name out? Miss Councilwoman DeForest.
Thank you, Mayor. Tiffany, can I ask you, how would we utilize enforcement? How would we cite somebody? Could we use that?
The police cite for state laws all the time, penal codes, health and safety codes, all the time. That's mostly what they do. They rarely cite for a muni code infraction. That would be more usually like a code enforcement.
So wouldn't that letter that was also sent to the smoke shops, would that also have gone, could I ask our chief to come back up?
I mean, well, I talked to him about this today, and he didn't mention
did?
the letter,
Okay.
so I don't think he knew about it. The letter was written to licensed tobacco retailers, so it looks like they're seeking to clarify, just so you know, don't be selling this online or in person, it says, because Kratom and the 7-OH are considered controlled substances under this health and safety code section. So I'm surprised they wouldn't have let law enforcement know that. That would have been helpful, because lots of cities are and counties are considering this right now. So obviously it's not clear to people that it's considered a controlled 2 substance.
And just to piggyback on that is based on that being a Schedule 2 and it being a penal code already, you already have the tool you would need if there was a criminal activity with Kratom or 7
Yes,
you could use.
11350, 11351 of the Health and Safety Code
Okay.
regulates that.
So you have the tools now to,
I mean, I have that letter, so if I can get some, before I put somebody in jail, we'll do a little bit more research to confirm that letter and make sure it's in the Health and Safety Code. But that's the first that I've heard. I've kind of been with you guys of there's bills that are kind of progressing and at whatever pace that might be. But yeah, reading, kind of hearing that read, it's almost like it's in effect right now, which we haven't received any information about that.
which you normally would have received.
It would come from, yeah, either DOJ or DA's office. An update like that, I would expect something, yes.
Yeah, it's really odd that the narcotics board doesn't know about it. I talked to Ryan Sherman from Riverside Sheriff 2 days ago. He didn't know about the letter.
We're talking about in the hospital, and it's on the website right now. I mean, it's clear.
Yeah, so I would expect some sort of notification. If that letter went out almost immediately after that decision, meaning within a day, days, weeks, whatever, maybe it just hasn't filtered down through the DA's office and, through the bureaucracy of getting a letter to us.
But, it being that it's a law, right? They put it into a Class 2 narcotic, right? So that would be a law enforcement issue, not necessarily even a hospital issue.
It was already a Class 2. This is making it a Class 1.
Oh, it makes it a Class 1.
Yeah. The new bill.
The
Yeah.
proposed
But that
bill.
hasn't been passed, though.
Right,
Correct.
right,
Right, yeah, it's not a Class 1, it's a Class 2.
Right
But
now. And has been since,
apparently.
Yeah, we haven't received anything.
So could we table this and bring it back at another time? And you could bring us back some information on what you need from us to help you with this?
Well, if this is in fact valid or going to be valid and it makes it a Schedule 1, then
that's all you
there's,
need.
I have
you don't need
Health and Safety
anything.
Code. They're not, it
Right.
now falls into the same category as methamphetamine, heroin, and everything else.
We'll
Right.
obviously take a motion on what to do with this, but we're going to have to let the city attorney kind of dive into this and see what this means when it does what it says, right?
Right.
And so just to be
Yeah,
clear.
my ask would be, I guess, if we can confirm.
Yeah, confirm the letter that it's accurate. We'll reach out to like the DOJ and people like that to see that this is an accurate letter. I mean, there's the typo in the Health and Safety Code reference.
Yeah.
So we'll double check on that,
You
but
mean the state is not perfect?
well,
One extra five.
Possibly.
Yeah.
so, yeah, we can circle back and let you know, but it may be just that we send an email. We've confirmed that is DOJ's interpretation that this is Schedule 2, in which case there wouldn't be no further action required.
Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mayor.
Mr. Holliday.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just have some comments. You can have a seat if you'd like, Chief. Several things. One, if that letter didn't exist, or if it proves through your research that it doesn't do what we think it does, and this was coming before us as a city, I would feel ill-equipped to make any judgment on an ordinance and what should be in that ordinance without expert medical testimony. An outright ban on something without getting all the information seems to me to be irresponsible, especially when there's this contention of there's two different things we're talking about here. Regulation, certainly. I mean, should we be selling things to kids that can affect them? No, we shouldn't. And I'm one of the few times, like I said, I'm hopeful that the state gets it right. And it seems that where those couple of bills are headed towards. One of the speakers says that the county has passed something or is passing something. I would want to find out more about that too. I don't think the city is the right place for this to start. I know some cities act hastily because the state hasn't acted fast enough. But me personally, I would need a ton more data because I'm data driven. And we don't have nearly enough today to even entertain anything. So if it was to be tabled, that would be my request, to have all that data presented to us. But I would be in favor of not moving forward at all.
Councilwoman Stone.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion, if possible. I'd like to direct staff to send a letter out to every smoke shop stating the new proposed law. I did not visit wellness stores in Murrieta. I was going to do that yesterday, but I had a crisis that I had to deal with and did not get the opportunity. And being Kratom is talked about as a natural substance, I'm assuming that our wellness stores possibly could have Kratom on their shelves as well. So again, I'd like to make a motion that a letter is sent to every wellness smoke shop, reiterating the letter and just putting them on notice that the City of Murrieta stands with the state. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Can I add a
Yeah.
small amendment to that? To send that letter out once we verify.
Is that a substitute? Is that a substitute? Okay.
No, it's just amendment, needs your approval. Once it's verified.
Are you okay with Tiffany verifying first, Lori?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's all, that's the only amendment I would make.
Okay, and then with that, that would close this item as the action we take out of this meeting, correct?
I will second that motion.
Okay.
Are you going to ask for a discussion, or are you just going to go for the vote?
No, that was discussion.
Okay. Go.
We have a motion by Ms. Stone and second by Councilmember Holliday. Let's vote.
Thank you, Councilmember.
That's what?
Motion carries 3-2 with Councilmember Warren dissenting and Councilmember DeForest dissenting.
Thank you. Next up, we have our
So,
public hearing. Back to the first thing I thought we had.
Hold on. Good evening, Mayor Lavelle, Mayor Pro Tem Holliday, and City Council members. I'm Jeremiah with Development Services, joined here tonight.
so it does go forward?
I don't know what I don't know. They didn't, they should have read off what exactly they were voting on. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
if they
just
were-
the city.
I don't know if they were voting on just tabling it. Let me ask Jordan.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I don't know if they were voting on tabling it or surely they're not actually voting on the ordinance tonight. But I mean, I don't know. That you can tell that mayor was not a fan.
He brought personal. He got personal.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
And
know-
you notice how he said it was pills.
Yeah, but I mean, he talking about 17 years ago. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I
Where?
don't know. 17 years ago, doubtful.
Where?
Or, you know, people have said, you know, people, when they say, take people's like hearsay as like evidence, like for all we know, the guy was like, hey, remember all that shit I went through 17 years
Yeah.
ago? That's the stuff I was taking. And like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't, I don't know. It's, we cut it off because they're not going
They're
over
done with the
Kratom.
Kratom. We don't watch the whole hearing.
Oh,
They're done
Lord,
with the Kratom
no.
part.
Thank God they actually put the Kratom part first because
I
it was the
know.
last agenda.
It initially was the last on the agenda.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
don't believe it.
The guy could have been like, you know, he was probably all, you know, hopped up on what the hell was popular 17 years ago? What year was that? Let me go
I
do
mean,
my
hell, just
calculator.
like say if he was on heroin, you know, and then like, you know,
Right.
didn't want to say anything, and then like here's 708 or whatever in the news, and he's like, yeah, dude, remember 17 years ago? That's actually what I was taking.
Yeah, 17
You
years
know?
ago was 2009. So that was in the heights, kind of, the opiate epidemic,
Yeah.
the overprescribing, or spice. Yep, Amy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just-
you know, the amount of people that on my TikToks will think that I'm talking about K2 or Spice when I'm talking about Kratom. They think they interchange that, and I'm like, no, what?
I'm sure, I think Iowa will be amended. I really do. I just don't see it going over that
We'll
quickly.
see.
I
Like
hope it.
yeah, like I told you, I think it was that I commented to you on my YouTube super fun quiz time. Um, I gave you the link to the AKA thing so that you could sign up for their email alerts.
The last mayor speaking said he doesn't feel like he had enough yeah, he felt like he didn't have enough information.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's the only one that had like any sense really.
yeah.
Yeah.
For Iowa, what makes you say that? I don't know. It's just I don't know. There was two when we watched the hearing. There was two members that were sitting up there that kind of like raised doubt on what they were doing.
Yeah.
Amy, Utah's a shit show.
Yeah.
Utah's a shit show. Senator Mike McHale, who originally was instrumental in passing the original KCPA there, is now recanting and wants to pull it back and reverse the ban. And only to come and find out that he's a lawyer and he's involved with litigation for a Kratom. So I don't know who he's suing, but you know.
Big surprise, money's involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying spice is still popular in Florida?
Really?
That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. Surely, I don't know. It's just been so busy like this week and and it's just the beginning of 2026.
Yeah. Today this is what, the fourth hearing that
Yeah.
we've attended?
I mean, it's crazy.
Jordan hasn't messaged back, so maybe he's trying to find out exactly what they voted on too, because I don't know. I mean, it seemed like they were tabling it.
Yeah, I think they probably were. I didn't pay attention, but that one dude did have common sense, talking about he had way too little to go on. Yeah, yeah.
McHale is?
Oh,
Amy?
what?
I know who's running that page, that .org now. And he's I better shut my mouth right now.
No comment. No comment.
No comment.
All right. Well, I guess you want to wait for Jordan, or you want to hop off?
Senator Mike McHale is not the one who's running that
No.
.org that you put up here. No, that's a different guy.
Yeah, I mean, the public should be able to comment in Iowa. I mean,
Yeah, I just
surely,
don't know when.
Yeah.
I don't know when. No, Mike McHale is the senator from Utah. And the person that's running that, I don't even want to give him clout. That .org that you put up in the comments, that's a different dude. That dude is, huffing and puffing about his son that was supposedly addicted to Kratom.
I think he spelled his name this way. The dude from Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Slimy old boy. Slimy old boy. Yeah.
Not the guy who runs that page, Amy. That guy's a financial dude.
Yeah.
He's a financial, I don't know what the hell his title was, but
he got money.
Okay, Amy, I'm so lost. Who did you write? McHale?
Are you talking about McHale?
I'm so lost. Gotta let my new profile pic.
Oh, yeah. Totally forgot about that. Oh man, that's so funny. You just look so tired.
Did the AKA ever do multiple video updates per month?
Probably.
Webinars?
Maybe.
You talking about webinars? Like they already had their January webinar. I don't know if there's gonna be another one.
I mean,
I
I'm
forgot what I
pretty
even
sure.
asked you, Amy. I forgot what
I'm
I
pretty
asked
sure
you.
they have. I didn't say anything about that page. So are you saying like Mikkel was sharing the page and so that you messaged him, the dude from Utah? Is that what you mean? I'm guessing.
That's what
So
I think she's saying too. Yeah.
my son's in
So
there playing
I
games.
hear him. I hear him.
Yeah. Now, Mikkel, like, he's hardcore wanting to ban it and stuff, but he's not who runs that page. That
7-OH needs to go through the drug trials so that if and when it's proven to be safe, then it can be prescribed by a doctor and help these chronic pain patients today. If these CPPs don't want to get on Kratom.
yeah. I just really worry about the addiction factor in that stuff.
Me
man.
too.
Yeah, I think that they have, like, I know they do the, monthly webinar, but I'm pretty sure that they've done, when it's real busy, they'll probably do an update when they need to.
Well, I know Mac's traveling right now, so that dude, man, he travels like you, man. I swear, for I always say he's pushing 80, but I think he's like 74 or something like that.
Yeah,
But
I can do what Mac does.
He be crisscrossing all across the damn freaking world.
Yeah. Constantly. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Yeah, that Mike McKell, he's he's in politics, so of course he's narcissistic, but he just seems like one of them slimy old dudes who doesn't care about nobody but himself, squishing everybody in his footsteps.
People contact me too, Amy. People contact me too. It is insane the amount of messages, the comments that I get. And yet, the 7-OHers want to get mad at me because I will not advocate for 7-OH. I will not stand elbow to elbow next to somebody who's advocating for that shit. Because if you don't attend these hearings and see what we're seeing behind the scenes, you're not understanding our POV.
Exactly.
These communities are having the problems with the 7-OH being infiltrated and given away as free samples, and it's being called a Kratom product, so that when these people call poison control centers or they go to rehab and detox and all that bullshit, then they're saying that they're addicted to 7-OH, or that when they call poison control, I'm freaking having this symptom from Kratom,
Well, and then it's like, all these hearings that when they do the statistics, they're like, over the past year, poison control calls have went up 120%.
Yeah.
It don't take a scientist to figure out that's right around the time everybody started having problems with 7-0. And that's because people call it Kratom. I mean, like, it just happened to happen. Like, as long as Kratom has been in the United States, it just happened to be over the past year. Get out, dude. Get out.
It was mass produced to the public in September 2023. And then 2024, and then all of last year was when all these supposed statistical numbers skyrocketed, and then Kratom is being blamed because 7-OH wants to be a freaking poser.
Yeah. And I mean, poison control didn't even have a code for it till February of last year.
Yeah, February 2025.
People call it that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
I am team Kratom. And if you started off with Kratom and you added, 7-OH to your little regimen or what have you, you're spitting in our faces.
Yeah. You're spitting in Kratom's face.
You're spitting in Kratom. Yep, you're bitch slapping Kratom,
Because it is the weight that's taking it down. Anybody that says otherwise is living in another world. That 7-OH is the weight that is dragging Kratom down and drowning it.
And here we are. We spend thousands of hours at these damn hearings behind the scenes. What y'all saw today is just what we live streamed. Every week we probably attend, I don't know, 10 to 15 maybe a week.
Yeah. It's just bad. I mean, it's bad. Like, it's not just, it's just really bad in the real world.
Hold
In
on,
the
George
real
Cubby. Hey, let me call you right back. My damn speakerphone, I don't know why it does that shit. I want to put him on speaker.
Not one. Hello?
Hey, we're still live streaming, but I got you on speakerphone.
Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah, those people are very smart.
Yeah.
I think I really pissed off the mayor. Part of what I wanted to, I probably shouldn't even have talked, honestly, because they're kind of talking themselves out of everything. But at the same time, like, they are misquoting everything that is on those legislature. No, it's not a law. It's a suggestion.
Yeah.
There's no law on the books whatsoever. 1088, even like Huntington, every city besides, I think, Temecula or Orange, they regulated normal kratom, but they banned 7-hydroxy. They think that everyone banned it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my whole family came. That was my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my mom, my
We were
dad.
cheering y'all on.
A couple clients came. So, everyone here was pro kratom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys did freaking amazing.
Thank you. But I wanted to kind of call and just kind of let you know. I mean, obviously you saw it, but what happened is that they're just not that smart, and they are going. Even the cop was like, "Oh, we don't have an issue with this at all." And when she was saying she visited schools and saying there's no problem in the schools, there's nothing. But they're pretty much going off of what the California Department of Health is saying, but not what the actual state of California is.
Right, exactly. They didn't even catch the thing, of it being just a letter. It's no law.
Exactly. That's what I tried to say. I said that's a letter, not a law. That's
Yeah.
what my dad said too. But they didn't get it. But yeah, just trying to update you on what's going on.
So they tabled it, right? Is that what they did? They voted to table it?
They voted to get more information on what the letter actually means, if they need to do anything or not. That one guy, Holiday, is really cool.
Yeah.
Holidays.
Yeah.
He's awesome. So I sent him my book. I sent him everything. So
He was one of the guys that sent me a reply to my email.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that Holiday guy he's cool.
Exactly. So for now, it's nothing to worry about, but it might be a thing in a couple of months from now.
Yeah. So what about LA County?
I have no idea.
Are you able to go tomorrow?
No, but I'm going to be testifying virtually.
Okay, good. So we are too. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good, because that's an important one. And
Heck yeah, it is. I hope we don't hear the same shit we heard tonight about the freaking letter.
Well, they will. They'll bring it up. I'm positive they will. But again, we need to tell them that that's a letter, not a law. And the fact that they are not even realizing what the California Narcotics Board is saying, that's concerning, because the letter clearly states to ban 7-hydroxy to regulate normal kratom. Also, too, Ryan, he's doing SB 75, which bans 7-OH, but
SB 758.
Yeah, SB 758. So it's basically like 1088, but not at the same time. It's a little bit different. So I don't know. They've got to push this through on the state level. Then he told me if it goes through on the state level, then all this whack-a-mole bullshit in California stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at. Just wanted to update you. God, I just wish I didn't stutter so much, but it's fine.
Dude, you're fine. You did fine.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I am so proud of you, and tell your family that we were cheering you guys on our live stream. I am so proud of you guys.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they all showed up. So, all right, have a great night.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, be safe, Jordan.
I'll hear you tomorrow. All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, I don't know about you, but I gotta pee. I have been. I gotta pee.
All right, we're gonna end it, but we'll see y'all next time.
Yep, next
Have a
time,
good night.
folks. Whew, I gotta be.